Hi everyone, thanks for coming back. Juan here, and in this video we're going to cover the top performing equity funds as of third quarter 2020. So here are the features of equity funds: high risk, high potential returns. They are usually recommended for aggressive investors, and the ideal investment horizon is at least 5 years. So for peso currency, we have first our benchmark, the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, PSEI. Now if you're going to look at here, as of October 8th, it's actually around 5,855 points. Now, before the COVID, it's actually trading around 7,400 points. So for equity funds, Peso, our top performer, is actually Manulife Dragon Growth Equity, which is around 27.90%, followed by Manulife Asia, 14%. Next is Manulife American, that's 8%. BPI Catholic values at 2.20%, and we have here the fifth one is actually BPI Philippine Infrastructure, which is trading at negative 11.81%. So what if you have 100,000 and you invested in equity funds for a span of 1 year? This could have been the returns. For Manulife Dragon, that's around 27,900. For Manulife Asia, 14,130. For Manulife American, that's 8,250. For BPI Catholic, that's 2,200. And for BPI Philippine Infrastructure, that's around negative 11,810. So what makes the Manulife Dragon Growth Equity Fund the top performing? Here we have the details. It's classified as an equity fund. Minimum investment is 5,000, although we have here very quite high. Additional investment is actually the same, but it's minimum investment 5,000. Trust fee is 1.75%. Target fund here is the Manulife Global Dragon Growth Fund. And then here we have the recommended risk profile for our investors. So they should be aggressive and with investment horizon of at least 5 years. So here you're looking at the performance of the fund for 2 years since 2018. And the green line is actually the performance of the fund. The blue line is actually the benchmark. If you're going to look at 2018, 2019, the fund is actually mirroring the benchmark, but early 2020 up to September third quarter, you can see here that the fund is actually outperforming the benchmark. Highest value is 73, lowest value is 48 for the past 12 months. Volatility is actually around 19, and then information ratio is 1.34%. So here we're looking at the top holdings of the fund, and it's actually performing 30.97% for 1 year as of August 2020. So the September 2020 is not yet available during the time of review. So here we're looking at the top holdings: Alibaba, Tencent. Now these are actually the giants of Chinese market. So they have an allocation of 10 and 8% respectively, and followed by Hong Kong, AIA, and so on and so forth. So most of them are actually Chinese companies, so that's why it's actually performing very well, because the Chinese market is among the fastest market to recover from the COVID-19 drawdown. Now for the dollar currency, our benchmark here, S&P 500, it's actually trading around 3,360 as of October 7, 2020. And if you're going to look at here, it's actually like the same with the pre-COVID levels. So for our equity funds, we have on the first place, we have Manulife Dragon, 36%. For BDO China, second place, that's 33%. BDO Europe, 24%. Manulife Asia, 24%. And Manulife Asia Best, 21%. So what if you have $10,000 and you invested in equity funds for 1 year? Manulife Dragon Growth would have given you $367 in gains. BDO China is around 3,367. BDO Europe, it's 2,492. Manulife Asia, 2,476. And Manulife Asia Best Select Equity Fund, that's around $2,193 in gains. So here we have our top performer, Manulife Dragon Growth Equity. The minimum investment is actually $100. Additional investment is the same, $100. Trust fee is 1.75%, and recommended for aggressive investors with horizon of at least 5 years. Now here you're looking at the performance of the fund for 2 years. The blue line is actually the benchmark, and the green line is actually the performance of the fund. So same as the Peso equivalent, the 2018-2019, the fund is actually mirroring the benchmark, and here 2020, you can see that the fund is actually slowly outperforming the benchmark. Now the values, the highest 1.4 dollars, and the lowest is $0.95 for the past 12 months. Volatility, it's 20%. Information ratio is 1.47. Here we have almost the same as the Peso equivalent. So we have here, most of them are actually China companies. So we have Alibaba and Tencent on top. And yeah, that's it. The Chinese market is the fastest market to recover from COVID-19 drawdown. So that's why it's also the fastest equity funds to yield that massive 40% for a span of 1 year. So here are our sources. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you learned something. Please do like the video, and if you want others to understand, kindly share this video. And if you need to know more, kindly subscribe so you won't miss any future videos that we're going to make. Thanks for dropping by.